Welcome back to FM Story. We're approaching the midway point of Season 3 of The Save. Our season with Bayern Munich did not get off to the best of starts. We've managed to recover somewhat in the Bundesliga. However, the Champions League is still going disastrously badly. We're currently sat in 24th position, the last possible spot for qualifying for the knockout stages. And 2 of the 3 games we've got left are against teams that are just below us in that league phase. So we need to pick up some points to make sure we make it to the knockout stages. League-wise, the form has turned around. We're now 1 point off the top behind Stuttgart. And we're still in the DFB Pokal. And in fact, that's where we're starting this episode with an away game against Kiel. So without further ado, let's get into the action. So this is the side we've picked for the third round game against Kiel in the DFB Pokal. Obviously, having won the Bundesliga last season, but not the DFB Pokal, we're taking the DFB Pokal really seriously this season. We've picked as strong a team as we can. We only have 2 players that are unavailable. Mazraoui is injured, and Upamecano is not ready yet for a fitness test after his own injury. So hopefully we can go out and put in a convincing performance. We've got Matisse Tell through the middle, who's been scoring goals for fun in recent league games. So hopefully we can pick up a victory pretty comfortably to see us into the next round. Right, a corner for us. Florian Wirtz into the near post. A flicked header by Goretzka beats the keeper at that near post. Puts us 1-0 up, and that's the best start we could hope for in this game, I think. Just bends it in towards that near post on the corner of the 6-yard box. Goretzka meets it, and the keeper can't keep it out. Right, a free kick for them in a dangerous position here. Gone for goal. I think Mannion probably had it covered, but it was close enough that he had to go scrambling across his goal. Right, free kick for us. Sané to take. Lifts it into the box. Aiming for Goretzka. Drops for Florian Wirtz, who takes a lovely touch and then just lashes it past the keeper. And he's starting to come into some form as well. So Sané just sort of stands it up in the box. Goretzka's challenged by 4 of their defenders. It falls for Wirtz and he just smashes it across the keeper into the far corner for 2-0. Right, Sané with another free kick. This time he goes for goal and it's just narrowly over the top. Free kick from a similar position. This time he goes for goal again. This time gets it right. In off the underside of the bar. And that's 3-0. It's practically exactly the same position that he took the last free kick from. Just bends it round the wall. In off the underside of the bar. And the keeper couldn't get across his goal quick enough. Right, and from long from a goal kick. We've won the header. Wirtz loses out though. Tell gets across to nick the ball there and then goes down the outside, just past his man, pulls it back, but Goretzka wins the ball back for us. Musiala wide to Lima, Sané in the box to the back post. Musiala turns it home, and that's 4-0, and hopefully that is us pretty safely through to the next round, and we can rest a few players in the second half. So Musiala plays it out to Konrad Lima into Sané, takes a touch, and just bends it to the back post. Musiala coming in between the 2 defenders there and pokes it home. And there we are, half-time, 4-0, dominant performance. And now we can rest a couple of key players in the second half, I think. Right, so we've made 3 changes at half-time. Kone, Gnabry and Diaz on for Sané, Gundogan and Musiala. Another chance there from a corner that's been turned, it's gone behind. Right, Davies with a throw. Wirtz back. Stanisic, Goretzka to Matisse Tell, turns, goes forwards and just can't bend his shot onto target. Right, a throw for them deep in our half. Crossed towards the back post. We've got a head on it to clear it. They've picked up the loose ball. But Lima gets across to stop the run. Kim Min-jae bringing it forward into Goretzka. Manu Kone into Vert, pokes it through to Tell. He's through on goal and smashes it past the keeper, and that's 5-0. So Kone just finds Vert, takes a touch, then pokes it through, and Tell's pace gets him past the defence, and he just dispatches it past the keeper, and that's his last involvement of the game before he comes off to be replaced by Vitor Roque. They've gone long with a free kick. Kim Min-jae back, goes back to Maignan, and switches it to Alphonso Davies, who strides forward, finds Luis Diaz, back to Stanisic, wide on the other side this time to Lima, who cuts in field, loses out, and now they're attacking. And the ball's into the box, and Maignan turns it behind for a corner. And we've switched off there, big time. Corner comes in. We've got a head on it. It's still alive. Maignan comes and claims it. Alphonso Davies gets the ball back. Goretzka out back to Davies. Manu Kone turns, spreads it wide to Lima, back to Goretzka. Wirtz going round the outside, goes from distance and just can't hit the target. And there we go, full time, 5-0, professional dominant performance, and on to the next round. We're now into the beginning of February for the quarterfinal of the DFB Pokal, and since the third round game against Kiel, things have gone pretty well in all competitions. So we followed up the final victory against Kiel with a 5-1 victory at home against Cologne. We then beat Feyenoord 2-0 away in the Champions League to gain a measure of revenge for them dumping us out last season. And then we beat Hertha Berlin 4-0 and Werder Bremen 2-0 to end the first half of the season before the winter break. Coming back in January, we went away to Wolfsburg and came from 1 goal down to beat them 3-1. We only came away with a draw away at Freiburg. Both teams scored late on. Not a particularly brilliant game. And then we went to the Leipzig game at home where neither team could defend whatsoever. We went into half-time 5-1 up. They got a couple of goals back in the second half to cause a bit of tension, but Kim Min-jae popped up with a sixth to secure a 6-3 victory. And then the Champions League, we beat Athletic Club 3-0 at home. We then beat Tottenham 2-1 at home. Tottenham were top of the table at that point. And then in the most recent league game, we beat Heidenheim 2-0. So what it means as far as the Champions League is concerned is that we did end up finishing 14th. So we qualified for the knockout stages. We didn't make it into the top 8, so we're in the knockout playoff round, where we've been drawn against Monaco, who we've already played in the league phase and drew with away from home this season. And then as far as the league is concerned, our really good run of form since we lost 2 of the opening 6 games of the season has seen us go top of the table. We're 9 points clear of Stuttgart, 10 points clear of Leverkusen, 14 points clear of Dortmund. So we've really, really turned on the style in the league. But now attention turns back to the DFB Pokal quarterfinal away at Eintracht Frankfurt and see if we can make it to the semi-final again like we did last season. So this is the side we've picked for the quarterfinal against Eintracht Frankfurt. We have had some injury issues, so Matthijs de Ligt and Leroy Sané have both been out injured. Neither of them are fit enough for a fitness test. Luis Diaz is out injured for a good couple of weeks now, and Goretzka isn't fit enough to start. So we're kind of we're not at full strength, let's put it that way. But hopefully we should still have enough about us to be able to get through to the semi-final. So they're breaking, but balls loose pass goes to Upamecano. We've moved it around a little bit. Gundogan puts Musiala in behind. Can he pull it back? He does. And Wirtz's effort is well off target. That trap goes long with it. Min-jae wins the header. Wirtz out to Alphonso Davies. He gets tackled, but Gundogan finds Wirtz again. Wirtz with it back. And again, he's given the ball away a couple of times there. Now they're breaking, but Stanisic gets back across. Gundogan into Wirtz again. Wide for Alphonso Davies in acres of space. Puts it into the box. Tell went for it. It fell at the feet of Wirtz, who put it in, but we're going to have to see whether Wirtz was offside from the initial ball from Alphonso Davies. It looks like it's been given. So Wirtz moves it out. Alphonso Davies cuts inside and then just drifts the ball in. It looked like it was going to fall at Tell's feet. There's a tackle and then it falls for Wirtz, who just steers it past the keeper to put us 1-0 up. Right, they're attacking down the right. Corney tries to get back. It's come out and they've just been able to give them the freedom of Frankfurt to get into the box there. It's been turned behind for a corner. And Maignan comes and claims it. Kim Min-jae across to Upamecano, back to Kim Min-jae. Into Gnabry. Looks to float it out to Davies. He loses the header, but Gundogan wins it back. Florian Wirtz driving forward. And the keeper turns it behind at the near post for a corner. Wirtz to take it. Aims for the far post. It's headed clear as far as Rafael Guerreiro. He stands the ball up to the back post. And they flick the header away from Matisse Tell. Throw in deep in our half. The cross comes in towards the back post. Guerreiro didn't look interested in even challenging for it. And luckily the header was off target. And there we are, half time. Probably slightly lucky to be in front, to be honest. They've had more chances, better chances as well, I think. And we need to be much better in the second half with a squad that's rapidly getting tired. Right, Florian Wirtz was struggling fitness-wise, and with Musiala being injured, I don't want to risk him as well. So Gundogan's gone forward. Goretzka's come into the defensive midfield role. Right, a long throw coming from them. In fact, they go short. Stands out to the back post. He must have been offside. Yeah, he was. Right, we are looking to hold on now. We've got 10 men because Rafael Guerreiro's gone off injured after we've made all of our subs. And hopefully we can just stop them from getting any more chances. But we've actually got a corner. Baldanzi swings it in. It's up in the air. Kim Min-jae's header off the underside of the bar and in. 2-0 with 5 minutes left. And hopefully that should be enough to secure our place in the semi-final, even with 10 men. It's a bit of a nothing header. Keeper doesn't get to it. It comes off the underside of the bar, bounces on the line, and then into the back of the net. Into injury time now. We've got another chance. Across the back post, it's headed clear. And now they're going to break. Cross comes in towards the far post. Jair Montero heads home. And with 3 minutes of injury time left, they've pulled the goal back. And it's 2-1. We had so many players in the box, but none where any of their players were. And there we go. Full time. We've just about survived. 2-1. We're through to the semi-final. And hopefully we can do better than we did last season. And there we are. The end of another episode. And overall, it's been a pretty decent one. We managed to get our Champions League campaign back on track. We've gone top of the table and we've made it through to the semi-final of the DFB Pokal again. Join us next time for the knockout stage of the Champions League. We've got Monaco in the knockout playoff round. and hopefully we can get past them, and we'll see some last 16 action as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.